Hello, gamers, and welcome back to the Warframe Iron Man. We're gonna get into some good stuff today, but first, I gotta take a swig of Dr. Dynamite, the holy tonic. Gamers, this week we're gonna be tackling some Veilbreaker bounties. Yes, we're gonna be doing our call missions. This is something I've had access to for quite a while. You unlock it at the end of the new war. You just gets given to you. But I've waited until now because the main prize of Veilbreaker, at least in my opinion, is the Archon Shard segment adapter. This allows us to use Archon Shards. And, well, you'll never guess what took Angels of Zariman materials to craft. Yes, that's right. So, I've waited until now. I pre-recorded a bunch of call Garrison missions because, well, once we do the Veilbreaker quest, we get access to call missions, and what these are, they're nice little excursions where Kahl does some stuff and beats the bad guy, saves the day, saves the brothers, breaks the veils, and this gets us access to a lot of good rewards such as Archon mods, Styanax, ephemeras. But before we do anything, gamers, we gotta get a new character every week. Gotta use them. Gotta do it. We're gonna be going in here and excuse me. We're gonna be helmeting Garuda. Very solid, competent character. I just, gotta make space for another one. So let's come in here. Garuda Prime gets an additional V polarity, and according to our Warframe Iron Man rules, we have to match the polarity of the Prime in order to be eligible to get the Prime. You always check the description for the rules below. But we're just gonna slap on another V polarity. Boom. And now, if we wanted to, we can get Garuda Prime. Bye-bye, Garuda. Ooh, does that look good? You know what, actually? Fuck it, we're balling. We're just gonna go walk out with Necros to pick our new character. Now, let's get the wheel. Oh, I love the wheel. Alright, gamers. Who are we gonna get? Hopefully we get a good helmet. I think that's what I want the most, honestly. Wow. After getting teased last week, I'm sure gonna take this with a good old smile on my face. Woohoo! What a good character. Cha-ching! Money move. Well, gamers, you know the drill. Let's go ahead and get her leveled, and then we'll talk about what she can do. Alrighty, gamers, we're here in the Simulacrum with Gara and her signature weapons, the Astilla and the Volnus. Real quick, let's go over what these weapons are. We have the shotgun, the Astilla. This has a unique passive that gives it 80 additional ammo maximum when wielded by Gara. We also have the Volnus, which just has a unique trait that makes it to where it does plus 100% radial slam damage when wielded by Gara. Yeah, the weapons are kind of old. The Astilla is a slug shotgun that shoots out little glass bombs. I say a slug shotgun, but this is firing full auto, but it does slash damage on the radial and impact on the direct hit. And then the Volnus is a hammer. We want to slam with this if we're playing Gara, because that's what the passive is telling us to do. But anyway, enough of the weapons. Let's talk about Gara's kit, because, ooh, are we on a good character this week. Anyway, here is the build for showcase purposes. We're on Flow and Rolling Guard and Energize just to make things easier to showcase. With that out of the way, let's go ahead and get started with Gara's passive. Every time we cast an ability, we have a chance to blind enemies in 10 meters. So we're going to send out some ones. And there you go. All of these enemies are blinded, and they're opened up to finishers. We will be spamming abilities quite a lot on this character, so just a chance for a little bit of crowd control. Not bad, not too shabby. Moving on to Gara's first ability, though, the ability that we use to demonstrate the passive, we have Shattered Lash. Now, what this does is if we hit the button, tap it even, it's going to send out a projectile that is going to hit enemies. It is her pseudo-exalted weapon. Just like Landslide, it's not a channel exalted, but it is a exalted weapon nonetheless. Tapping it, it sends out the projectile, but if we hold it, we'll do a sweep in front of us. The tap does puncture, the slash does slash. The slash is better in every way, almost. So, expect us to be using this a lot more. And like most pseudo-exalteds, it can be modded. And here's what we're running on it. It is on stock because, well, You'll never guess what we would make this if we could. That's right, Influence Fiend. Although you could do plenty of other options. I just think Influence is so easy to build. Moving on to Garrison 2. Now, there is a lot to talk about Splinter Storm, so I won't be able to show all of it right here, but I will talk about it. If we were to hold cast this on ourselves, you'll see we get a little passive bar down there, an extra 250 damage. Now, while this is active on us, we are getting a bit of damage reduction, but it is also providing us with extra damage. If we walk near an enemy, you'll see they'll start taking damage from the Splinter Storm. We can apply Splinter Storm to enemies as well. This is going to amplify the damage that we do with our abilities to them. We can also cast Splinter Storm on defense objectives and give them damage reduction, which is oh so nice. I would like to talk about maintaining the passive bar and what we can do with this, but unfortunately we need to see her other abilities. So we're going to come back at the end and round up Gara's kit. Up next we have Spectre Ridge, and what this is going to do is we're going to place down a little Hall of Mirrors, and as you can see, it's going to confuse the enemies. They're gonna shoot at it. Oh god. And this one is okay. This ability's okay. It's a little bit of a distraction for him, but we can use this for another purpose. Going back to Splinter Storm, if we had this on, if we were to put down the Spectre Ridge and they were to break the mirrors, you will see that if we're nearby, not only do our mirrors damage them, but we also get a little increase to our Splinter Storm damage. Of course, this isn't a really good way to build Splinter Storm damage, but we're about to get into how to really amp up our Splinter Storm with our next ability. Our final ability is going to be Mass Vitrify. We pull this out, and we channel a little bit, and it creates this ring of glass. Enemies inside this ring are going to get glassed. And if we were to cast our Shattered Lash on these enemies, you'll notice that the ring shatters, it does an AoE burst, and it's just kind of nice damage. Enemies that are outside of Mass Vitrify are going to shoot their way in, so it can be used as a little bit of a defense tool. But we can also use it to go invulnerable. But we can also use it to go invulnerable for a short amount of time. Hooray! Anyway, let's pause these guys real quick before I die again. Now, let's go ahead and cast our 2 again. Put this on us. Now, this is where the fun begins. If we were to come up here and cast our Mass Vitrify, you'll notice that it refreshed the timer of our 2. That's very good. And if we were to shatter this, the damage goes up a lot. This is how Gara is meant to be played. We want to be constantly refreshing our Splinter Storm, and what this is going to do is not only is it going to make our Splinter Storm do more damage, but in turn, it's going to be making our melee do more damage as well. But that's going to be Gara, a little brief demonstration. We'll show off more what she can do in a second when we get to the mission we're going to be doing that has nothing to do with the main grind this week. But that's okay. That's okay. Here's the build I cooked up. Now, on Aura, we just slotted something in. I'm going to be so real. Dreamer's Bond. Depolarity was tough, alright? The rest of this, not so much. We had to Helminth on Nourish. Now, Nourish is just an amazing ability, so for these low investment builds, expect to see it a lot if I can't help it. This is providing us with energy and damage, so it's kind of just a win-win every time. Also, I don't think we need to keep Spectre Ridge, really. But, we can talk about the Arcanes first, because we're on Fury. This is just going to make our Shattered Lash do more damage once it procs, which it will, because getting crits on Gara isn't that tough. And then we are on Arcane Sculptor, because our 4 actually gives us Sculptor value. And because we're trying to cast this over and over, I thought it would just be best. It means we get to benefit from Blind Rage, which is pretty nice when we're low on stats. Overall, I don't think Sculptor is really that comfortable on Gara, but work with what we got, right? Then we are on Equilibrium, so I can get more energy. Flow, so I can have more energy, even though we are on Sculptor and we don't need this fat reserve. It just makes mistakes less punishing. And then we're on Arga Reach for a little bit of shield gating and a little bit of range, because Gara benefits greatly from it. Anyway, let's go into a mission. I just want to show off Gara in an actual environment. We're going to do a Void Defense, just because I thought I'd be different and wanted to play her on a defensively oriented mission, just so that we can get the feel for it. But I'll jump into that, and then afterwards, it's Veilbreaker time, baby! Alright, we are here in the Void on Belinus, which is the higher level defense on Steel Path. we're gonna actually use our Splinter Storm on the objective. And now the objective has damage reduction, which is always gas. Just being able to defend an objective easier. Big dub. Anyway, let's get to it, gamers. We're just gonna be absolutely mowing down enemies. It's just too easy. You know, it's still a bit tough. There is a line of sight on the foreshattering, and you know, our sword as well. But I think overall, the damage is looking pretty freaking good. I don't know why I said freaking, like I gotta be worried about being PG. I don't know. This is Skeletormandee, bro. I can say fuck if I want to. But maybe I just didn't want to there. Anyway, oh, we can't hit that guy. Oh, shit, that was embarrassing. I like Gara a lot. Very good character. Maybe it's the exalted weapon just being ridiculously insane. You know, just tickles my fancy. Oh, I love hitting one button. Although it's not even true. I'm hitting multiple buttons here. We're doing the whole shebang, actually. Now, you know, it could be a lot better. I could be on Naramon, which is something I actually considered, but I just wanted to be making sure that, you know, at all times I had energy, just so that I can demonstrate what Gara can do. But keeping combo would be really important, especially with the build we had. The objective's getting battered, you know. We could do a lot better at defending it. We could cast our Mass Vitrify, for example, to give it an extra shield. But I kind of just like damage maxing. I mean, we're not going for long, so we don't have to really worry about it taking quite a bit of gunfire, I guess. We're almost at 400k damage. If we could get more enemies in our, whatchamacallit, Mass Vitrify, that number will go up. It's based on shattering, hitting enemies. But I mean, 300k damage, it's pretty good. Let's see if we can't just walk into something and kill it. Yeah, no, we're at the point where we could just mow things down by existing. Oh, what an awesome character. I love Gara. Oh, that was pretty easy. Never mind the health on the objective. That's fine. Anyway, gamers, Veilbreaker time. Let's get into it. We gotta go help Kahl. Now, before we get into Kahl'S Garrison shenanigans, I just want to say that originally I did this quest back in May, as soon as we completed the new war, because I thought I would just go and get the Archon shard segment, and everything would be all great. Then I found out that you needed Zeramin materials, so yeah, that kind of stung. But it's okay. The nature of how these work is that every week, a new Kahl mission becomes available, and you can do it, and you get this resource called stock. And what stock does for you is that you can buy stuff from Kahl Garrison reward shop. We get about 105 per week, and in total it takes like 900 or something. So 9 weeks of Kahl'S Garrison. I'm only gonna shorten it down to about 5 weeks of Kahl'S Garrison for y'all, but here are some of the highlights as well as the quest, which I guess the quest is kind of just a highlight. Anyway, Kahl time.
Flashback.
Nora Knight keeps saying Narmer isn't dead. Someone new is at the top. All she knows is a name. Hazul. Well, guess what, Tenno? I have a lead. I detected a dot code signal broadcast from inside a Murex. It only says one thing over and over again. Need reinforcements. It's probably one of the freedom fighters Nora keeps talking about. If they made it into a Murex, they have to know about Pazul. Come on, Tenno, say you'll help?
Absolutely, let's go. Wouldn't it be cool if we got a Shedu drop, like, you know, during this little bit of the quest? Wouldn't that be cool? The chances of that happening are quite low. Those who know. We'll farm that thing eventually. For now, let's get back on track.
That's it. Triangulating distress beacon. There. The signal originates from the other side of the Murex.
Oh, well then we gotta go over there.
Don't be afraid. We're here to...
Kahl not afraid. Kahl need brothers. Queen said, blue girl?
That rat? I can't believe I expected expected to find out who Pazul is. Ugh, I'm an idiot.
Call no Pazul.
Excuse me?
Call need gun. Find call gun. Call tell about Pazul.
Of course. Call, was it? There. Marking a weapon signature.
Swag. Ricotta.
Call find brothers. You help. Then talk.
Pick up.
Get close.
Oh, it's a Tonkor.
Dissipation beam.
Yeah, we're gonna use this. Oh, there we go. Just have to shoot it a little bit. Release my brother. Get that. It's like Viso, God rest his soul, combined with call action, dude. This is epic. The majority of the meat of this quest has nothing really interesting happen. It's just a tutorial for call missions, which we're going to be playing a lot of anyway later on. So we're just going to skip to the end and save it out of time. Man, Era looked all sorts of fucked up. Ooh, why are their faces so messed up?
Call, this is Blue Girl. Did my friend get you all set up?
Tenno is friend. Call tell Blue Girl about Pazul. Body is dead worm. Head like animal.
Dead worm. Is that all?
What more to know? Want kill Pazul? Find brothers. Break veils. Kill Narmer. That what call do.
Fine, I'm in. We'll get more done working together. Face it, that rat. You need me.
If Narmer make veils, call and Blue Girl. Break them.
And that's the Veilbreaker quest. And that's the introduction to what we're going to be doing for, like 7 weeks or something. I don't know how long it's going to take to get everything from this, but let's talk to Call again. So there's 3 Call missions that rotate weekly. They all have these challenges. What we want to do is we want to complete them every week.
Have work to do.
Yes, Call. It ranks up this faction that he's a part of, and the more of this stuff we get, the more rewards we can get. I don't think we can trade them yet, because our vendor isn't here, but after the first one, I believe is when they show up, but I'm going to do that another time, and thus begins the epic grind. Except first, we got to customize Call, and you know where I'm going with this. That's right, I made Call green. We're also going to give him an eye patch. Also, we did this so we can have access to Archon shards, baby. Thraxplasm? No. We don't get Archon shards till the Zeraman? God damn it, dude.
End of flashback.
All right, now in between the last time we did a Veilbreaker bounty, it's been 3-4 months. Deadass, I mistimed everything, and there is no reason to do Veilbreaker as early as we did. But hey, we're gonna get around to this now. Let's talk to Call. Let's go. Veil Factory. Boom. Now for Call missions, we're just gonna run through. There's 3, I believe, that we could do, and they rotate weekly. We have to do these challenges. They're very important because if we don't do the challenges, we don't get the goods. This salvage that we get for completing these challenges, very important. Anyway, let's go. Alright, now I don't know where these gene tags are. It's very important that we get these, because I want all of this salvage. Oh! We look so gassed out there, oh my god. Ooh! Stock on the floor. We gotta pick all this up, because stock is very important. We gotta break his veil.
Yay, 20 credits!
I'm sorry, Chipper. They're a very important NPC. We'll catch up with them, though. Oh, yes. Okay. And we hit that panel, right? And we come down here. We can turn this on again. And boom. One of the locks. Another lockdown. I'm gonna assume that circle. That one? That one circle? Yeah. 'Cause that is that. Get that to move. That tells us it's the thingy-mabobber. That one, right? And then this last one. Remember, you gotta, like, move that. I don't remember how. There we go. Oh, there it is, baby. I think that's it. Hey, there's only one way to find out. We did it! Oh! It's purely green! The Exorcist? Dude, what a shotgun. Oh, shit. How do I throw grenades? Z? Oh! Yes. We gotta get 10 kills with the grenades. Unfortunately, now I'm all out of grenades. This sucks. I can't get more grenade kills if I don't got any. Except, hold on. Yep. Dog tags. Is there more over here? Oh, it's below. Get that. Wow. We killed a deacon. So there's one more guy we gotta take the veil off of, and there's a few more grenade kills we gotta get. Luckily, picked up some grenades right here. Unfortunately, grenade kills is not looking too good. Can't die. More so than doing the grenade challenge, I cannot die. You look like you could use your veil removed, good sir. No problem. Hey, 5 kills within 5 seconds. Good. And the 10 kills with grenades. I believe it's just one more, gene stamp, right? Yeah. Let's waddle around real quick, see if we can find it. I don't see the final gene stamp, but there's 2 markers right here, so I have a good feeling. Alright, final part of the mission here. What will happen? Oh, it's arachnoid. No. Oh, it actually hit. And take that. Bitch. And that's about it. All the challenges completed. 115 stock. Boom, baby. Alright, well, this one's going to be a lot better because we're not in a stealth mission. What we are in is just your average run-and-gun call mission. Let's look at our challenges. We have to not die, get 5 kills within 5 seconds, save some Ostrones, shoot some Maxims or whatever. Thumper parts. Alright, cool. We actually need to go over here. I think this is the thing we have to break. Yes, it is. Alright. Fucking die. Oh. Like 2 more of those and we're good. Oh, wait, watch this. Hold on. Distracted. Boom. Alright, 1 more. So, if we see a Grenier, we don't have to kill them. We can totally just remove their veil. Oh. There we go. And then, now that he is free, because we are green, he's gonna want to cooperate with us. Mine that bomb. Cool. Here we go. The cage. You can save somebody. Oh my god, is that Sprag? We've killed her like 6,000 times. Anyway. We gotta shoot her. Alright. We have this shock drone activated. He slammed us. But it's fine. Oh, actually, no, it's not. We had like 100 health. That was scary. No. Don't kill my brother. I need him for another arc drone. Sweet. We did it. Okay. Now, we just have to hit her with the Veilbreaker. And remove the mind control device. Bam. And there we go. Bye, Sprag. And there seems to be a Soma cord over here. Boom. I don't know if I got one in last week's mission, so that's kind of tragic, actually. I'm gonna have to replay that, but that was already the case, actually. Although now that I'm thinking about it, it was that one behind the laser grid that I never looked up how to get to. Ah, that's fine. Ooh, new weapon. What do we got? The jet tag. Oh, it's green. My Kirkata isn't green. Why is this green? Well, now I just have to use it for the rest of the mission. Because this is like too fucking gas and swag. Hold on. You attack that guy. I found some stock back here. I gotta go back and get it. Oh, I know why this is purple. Oh, it all makes sense. This is the spare thumper parts, right? First things first. Pazul Axiom. Skadoosh. No, I'm not gonna dive for them. I'm gonna do a awesome puzzle. Yeah, that's it.
Bruh.
Oh, I was gonna say Kahl'S very smart, but it placed us back. I hope that that didn't count as dying, because that would be really embarrassing. Let's go complete this mission. Dude, I love explosive weapons. Hey, wait, my Ogress is green! Yes! I've got the sickest loadout ever, dude. Hell yeah. Akuba Ayanga! Oh, it's... it's not green, but it's got a green nutsack. Alright, that works. Now we've got the Kuva Ayanga. This weapon is fucking, like, terribly mid in comparison to the Rattler, which is a fine comparison, because it quite literally is, like, the same thing. Alright, it's boss fight time, and, unfortunately, I think we are fucked in terms of doing our challenge. I think we're supposed to get it done there, but my awesome gunman squad is, like, actually too good. So how we do this fight... Oh, wait, hold on. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yes! Yes! Oh, that was so close. Anyway, how we do this fight is that, well, I guess we can shoot this like a normal child, bro. Ha! We're supposed to shoot it and then hit the thingy. It's just like fighting an actual thumper. Oh my god, this is so fucking ass. Wow, that sucked ass, dude. Oh well, we got the part we needed. Chipper is gonna be very pleased. Yay, another 115 scrap. And we got our stuff upgraded too. As every time we complete a mission, things get better around here. Oh, fuck. We could buy all of these right now. Honestly, actually, we probably just should, because look at this. It's gonna take another 2 weeks to get Styanax. We'll get another 115, right? Well, you know what? We're gonna get 2 of these, because they're the 2 most important ones, alright? We're gonna get Archon Stretch. Now, this has the same stats as normal Stretch, but it has a secondary effect, that being abilities that deal electric damage, restore 2 energy over 5 seconds. Cha-ching. And we're also going to get Archon Vitality. Now, what this does is it's normal 100% health, same as normal Vitality, but status effects from abilities that deal heat damage will be applied twice. Boom. Those are the only 2 I'm going to get right now. We could get Archon Intensify, which just gets us 30 strength, and then an additional 30 strength if we heal from an ability, but, like, yeah, one's whatever. These 2. Toxin apply a corrosive status. We could get use out of that, but very rare. Also, we just have Prime Flow, and it's cheaper. And then Archon Flow is enemies killed by cold abilities. That might be good with the upcoming Frost character that's going to release, but we're not there yet, so by the time we're there, we could buy this anyway. For now, these 2 are a big dub, and we're going to continue saving for Styanax, because he's the most important thing, as well as the Aphentis. We probably need a Grineer guy to blow that up, if I had to guess. Anyway, this is our final mission here on the Sentient Murex. We have to get a couple of melee kills, so let's just get that out of the way. Perfect. Let's see the challenges, actually. Completing it without dying, Venkra Tell. Go figure. Yeah, we saved, Sprag. Sentient Immunodes with command mode. Missing Floof, and killing enemies in a dropship. A gamer's gotta do what a gamer's gotta do, you know what I'm saying? So, let's just go through this ship, and, let's get it done, right? Boop. Got him. Alright, we have freed our first brother. And now, this is really good, because we're gonna waddle back to that... I guess, hold on. No, we haven't. There we are. We're gonna waddle back here, because I think we can command them to blow up this door that we were by. And I really want to see what's in here. You know, if not that floof, which it very well could be, but it could also not be, you know what I'm saying? At the very least, it's gonna have stock, so... Cha-ching. Wow. Yep. Looks like it's just stock. Alright, the brothers are free. Well, this one's a corpus, but like that. The brothers do not discriminate. Anyway, you see how that is telling us to go that way? What if I didn't? What if I went this way? Looks like just an immune node. That's fine. We gotta blow that up. Ooh! But look at that. We actually needed to go back here. 4 more of those. We got the floof. We're looking good. I think these are gonna be no problem to complete. Ooh! Don't mind if I do. So the dropship, it's telling us to go over there. If we pull up our map, we came from that way. So that leads me to believe we've got to go this way in order to complete our other objective. The AVEX. Oh. Game almost crashed. Now we're in a sniper battle. Doing pretty good with this sniper. Boom! Boop. Sweet! Alright, now we just got a shooter. Interesting. You know, this is a Grineer weapon that I don't think we can get elsewhere. This is a 1 in the million of a weapon. So we gotta enjoy it while it lasts, you know, because I love snipers. Oh, they're just so good. Juiced. Let's sit down. Break the shields on the drones. And... Veilbreaker! Don't worry, Sprag. I got you. We save our sisters, even if they don't want to be saved. Probably recall my boys. Anyway, let's get in the dropship now. And, well, we gotta get... How many? 10 turret kills? Yeah, 10 turret kills. I'm just gonna assume the brothers come with me. Lock in. There's one. Oh, God. Never been more nervous about an on-rails turret section in my life. This is the hardest thing to hit with in my life. Oh my God, this turret sucks ass. Alright, we did it. It's all good. Now, I can take the Grattler, but... What if this sniper is better?
No.
This is about to suck so much ass because I'm being stupid, but it is what it is. Also, is this a weapon over here as well? Well, oh no, it's just the mini-map sucks. Alright, that's fine. Oh! Alright, this... I mean, we're missing the lore on this guy. I'll summarize it while I shoot him with my gun. By the way, we definitely should have taken the fucking Grattler. Oh my God. We're gonna have to put him down. That's tragic. Anyway, the Wolf of Saturn 6 came around in, like, one of the first night waves ever. And, he was a Grineer guy. As the Wolf Sledge. He's pretty cool. Used to have to just fight him. Like, on an assassinate, I'm pretty sure. To get his hammer that you can throw. Which we'll be doing at some point, but not anytime soon. Jesus Christ, can you stop battering my ass? Oh my God. I'm just getting staggered. This is stupid. Shoot this guy. Kill him. Ugh. He's dead. Great. We gotta go. And that's gonna conclude it, though. All 3 of the available call missions. Let us go up to our boy Kahl and not talk to him. Let's talk to Chipper. Boom. We're rank 4. I don't know why the thing doesn't show up every time we complete it. Anyway, what does this mean, gamers? This means that we are still not able to buy Styanax. I know. Buzzkill. But that's fine, because next week we'll be able to. For now, I can buy all of Styanax parts. And I think I just saw something that's gonna make me absolutely sick. Oh, I gotta fucking mine! Oh, I gotta go to Deimos and Fortuna? Oh my God. Damn, I really didn't do my research. Whatever. That's fine. Next week, I'll get Styanax's blueprint, and yeah. We'll be good. Then we'll wrap this up.
12 seconds later.
Alright, I did my final call mission to bring us up to rank 5. That's great. We're now max rank with Kahl'S Garrison, and that's awesome. That means we have access to all of these goodies. And by all of these goodies, I mean we're getting Styanax. We're going to finish him off right now. And we're going to get his weapon to the Aphentis. And with that, I'm probably going to be able to get one more mission in this week for the episode, but this is really all I care about.
3 days later.
I don't know what I said last time, but I changed my mind. We're getting the 2 other weapons here. We're getting these things, and we're getting Kahl'S machete right here. Boom. We have extracted all of the mastery we can out of this. Everything else that we get going forward is just going to be... I mean, this is actual utility item. These mods are utility, but then... the rest of it is cosmetic. But now that we've done Veilbreaker and have access to the Zeraman, we were able to craft the Helminth Archon Shard segment. This took, what was it, Void Gel and Trotty Lanthorn, as per usual. This is just my mistake. I didn't research that I was going to need this when I did the quest back in May, but it is what it is. We're here now. Give me this. Oh my god, it's been such a long time coming. If you thought we weren't powerful enough during this segment, the post-New War saga. Oh. Well, that's pretty anticlimactic. No animation. Oh, it is what it is, though. We have access to Archon Shards. Now, we don't have access to the upgraded versions yet, those being Fusion Shards, but let's calm down. What do we have access to now, and what do these do? Well, now on all of our Warframes, we can equip 5 Archon Shards, and there's 3 colors that we have now, those being red, yellow, and blue. The red ones are more like damage oriented and character stat. We've got melee crit damage, primary status chance, secondary crit chance, ability strength, and ability duration. The yellow shards are more of like utility. We got 30 maximum energy is filled on spawn, 100% effectiveness on health orbs, 50% effectiveness on energy orbs, 25% casting speed, and 15% parkour velocity. And then our blues, these are more defensively oriented, plus 150 health, plus 150 shield capacity, plus 50 energy maximum, plus 150 armor, and plus 5% health regenerated. Now, what these stats are is if we go in here and we wanted to equip one of our characters with an Archon Shard, which, by the way, we're on Volt because this is the mascot, bro. This is my character. Of course, we're going to treat him good for the first set of Archon Shards, right? Anyway, if we were to go on here, we could choose one of the shards, and then we would choose one of these stats to put on. So if we wanted, to give extra ability strength, which is, very good, we could do that. We could put this on, and this shard would give us an extra 10%. It'd be really nice. But there's also the Tau Forge variants, which, by the way, it is quite funny. We have more Tau Forges than we do normal shards. Just from, like, Twitch drops and such, and whatever they've handed me out for free. It's just how it happened, man. I don't know what to tell you. These are a rarer version of normal Archon Shards, which we can craft by fusing shards, normal shards, eventually, but again, we don't have access to that. And these are just going to up the percentages on all of these stats, make them slightly better. In an ideal world, you just slap nothing but Tau Forges, but we're in the broke ages. Anyway, I think it would be nice if we gave our boy a little bit of love. And I kind of have an idea of what we're going to do. We're going to look at our Tau Forge Yellow, and we're going to say, oh, is that casting speed? Yep. And then we'll do 1 normal casting speed. This is going to get us above 50%, which is awesome, because now I don't have to crutch on natural talent for a good casting speed. It isn't really beneficial for his other abilities, but I do like this 4 build that I have going on at the moment. So, and then, we could do, like, I don't think an energy maximum is really helpful, nor do I think the tankiness is really good on Volt. What do I do? Just duration shards? Here, tell you what. I'll do 1 ability strength, normal shard, and then we'll do 1 ability duration, normal shard. And, I'm gonna do a parkour velocity. Yes. This is, kind of wacky, kind of nuts, but, well, I'm thinking, it's just, we're having fun right now. The casting speed's going to allow us to use our 4 if we wish to do that, but it is going to make our abilities faster to cast anyway. A little bit of stats just to, give them a little nudge. And this parkour velocity, fellas, this is my tried and true Aya farmer on Cetus bounties, and parkour velocity makes our bullet jumps just slightly faster. It's like when we have the Praetos on. And that means a lot to me. Alrighty. With all of that hard work, we have Styanax, the Aphentis, the Igrit, and the Slatra all crafted. We got some Archon mods, and we got some Archon shard usage. And gamers, it's looking bright. There's one more thing we gotta do before we can move on, though, and that's, we gotta acquire some Archon shards. And there's only one way we can do it right now. We gotta go Archon hunting. But that'll be for next week. Gamers, I want to thank y'all for watching. If you like this one, leave a like. If you disliked it, you can do that too. I upload to the Warframe Iron Man every Tuesday at 1 p.m. PST, as well as Thursday for the HEMA grind. I stream Wednesday and Friday at 10 p.m.-ish. And if you found this video and aren't caught up on the series, I have an entire playlist linked in the description below for you. Consider checking that out. But gamers, until next time, thank y'all for watching again. Mwah! I'm gonna get a new Prime next week.